Hello everyone, today we got the blog post for Elspeth Von Draken for Thrones of Decay DLC. So it's official now, Thrones of Decay will be releasing on 30th April. We had some rumors and it's official now. So 30th April is when the DLC drops in. Okay, the Dark Lady of Null to some, the Graveyard Rose to the others. Elspeth Von Draken is respected advisor to the Electoral Countess Emmanuel von Leibwitz, right? So I don't know. So I'll go through this one. I haven't read this one. I'll try to read the blog post all in a go, but we'll see. I'm not going to go for line by line. So Spellcaster, as a potent lore of death spellcaster with a FT side to boost. Elspeth abilities grant her a healthy mix of subversion and magic. Mounts Elspeth can utilize a Warhouse as a typical mount or spring from for the monstrous Carmine Dragon here. Imperial Gunnery School, a unique campaign mechanic focused on developing the next stages of the Empire's weaponry with black powder and wizardry. We'll see. So that's kind of curious. I'm very curious about this one over here. Gardens of More, a new building type allowing Elspeth to transport her enemies instantly to the Gardens of More, constructed with friendly Empire territories, so Empire cities. So since the map is huge, they are bringing in this one. So it's a teleport option, which we already having with the Udals back from the Warhammer 2 period, but we are having another teleport mechanic now. This too looks good, so I'm very curious about this one here. But we'll have an teleport ability. So is it one allowing Elspeth to transfer her armies instantly? So is it only for Elspeth or for other armies as well? So they haven't pinpointed that one at the moment. So we'll have actual gameplay reveal on it tomorrow, I think so. If they're gonna follow the same thing with the Tamurkhan, I think it's gonna be the same one. So we'll see gameplay reveal on tomorrow for Elspeth. I'm very curious about the Elspeth over here. I haven't played Empire Faction as of now, so I think she will be my first campaign for the Empire. So let's go through this one over here. I'm not going to read aloud every single of those. Is there anything? Yeah, often more found mounted atop a Carmine Dragon is deadly in every sense of word. Pale Scythe is a 200 weapon. Passively grants her increased spell mastery and resistance. That's kind of new. I think we'll have a quest battle for this one. I'm not entirely sure. So it looks like we have a quest battle for the one, or she will get the weapon like the likes of Catherine's Frostfang, right? Yeah, growing in intensity as she casts further spells. That's very interesting. We'll see. I think it's very similar to what we have for spell mastery with the Cathain Lords and Heroes, I think so. And with the Death's Timekeeper, she can reverse the sands in her favor. Yeah, this is very curious. I'm very curious about this one here. Healing her own wounds by siphoning life from an enemy via direct damage. So I think it's kind of says she can able to life steal, life leech. So life leech is the correct word. So I think she can able to life leech from other ones. So by dishing out direct damage, and she can able to absorb part of it, or she can absorb all of the damage done to her, to that enemy. I think so. Probably it will be very good against singularities. So that's very good. I think life leech. It's available before. Correct me if in the comments below. I'm not used to other campaigns, so like not audit. I used to play as audit factions, not as chaos factions. If there any chaos faction out there, kind of dishing out this thing over here. So life leech. As she stands somewhere between life and death, we must also look at a Dark Walker, an active argument that grants Elspeth a large helping of physical resistance and triggers the Strider attribute. Okay, we'll have Strider attribute straight away. That's very good. And when mounted on a Carmine Dragon, cross-cutting a blast can be used. Okay, there should be an that should be a breath attack from the Carmine Dragon, I think so. This active dragon breath attack delivers, yeah, there you go. So dragon breath attack delivers both magical and flaming damage. Magical and flaming damage. That's very good actually. Plus with the living darkness passive, she increases her own physical resistance. Yeah, there you go. Whilst completely removing the magical attacks of enemies within her area of effect. Okay, we already having this one with Mother of Stankia spells and from the lore of Hag. So we are having those things in a way. So, but this is very good actually. So that is very good. So Elspeth will be in will be in strong legend lord. Sorry about that. Yeah, she will be in a strong legit lord from the looks of it. And this is an actual review for the Empire, right? I'm pretty sure they will be focusing on Elspeth more, as well as Tamurkhan. So Darwin, I think they will be. I'm very curious what they're going to do with all three legend lords. So they have dropped Mother Ashtankia in the Shadows of Change DLC, right? Even the other one, I totally forgot what's the other one. Slaanesh Lord, yeah, Deceivers, right? They have ditched both of them and they went for what's the one? Yuanbo, yeah. So Yuanbo, keep forgetting the names. Confusing the names with the Genshin Impact game, actually. Okay, so with Yuanbo, they have done a great job, but then they kind of failed to capitalize on the one on the other two legendary. So hopefully that won't be the case over here. That's one of the downside with the Shadows of Change. The first downside, we have so many of them, but with the addition of a lot of hag, and then we had some uniques added there. That's pretty good too, and even the Golden Knight, she's not great. So the free hero is not great. She's on par with, let's say, with whom? With Ulrika Magdova. Yeah, probably. So even though Ulrika Magdova has spells, but she's on par there. Okay, Imperial Gunnery School. The Empire's arsenal needs an upgrade fast and long. Okay, that's well. I am gonna ditch that one. So permanent upgrades for gunnery and artillery units in return for schematics, a resource aimed from using gunnery units battle. That's very good actually. A resource earned by using gunnery units in battle. So any gunnery units will come in handy there, as well as from special post battle options when defeating enemy gunpowder units. So you have to like use plenty of gun units, or you have to defeat some gun units. Okay, I'm just checking. If you go against like let's say the chaos dwarfs, you'll have a lot of options. I think so. Some imperial gunnery school upgrades are available from the very start, but innovation is nothing without the knowledge to back it up, and thus more advanced upgrade requires the gunnery school itself to advance. Okay, so it can be imperial gunnery school can be advanced via field testing, a series of challenges and prerequisites that prove the institution as what it takes. So, is there a quest battle for the one? Series of challenges means what it does. I'm not entirely sure about the one. So once enough progress has been made, the amethyst armory can be unlocked. Here is where further schematics can be spent on exclusive amethyst units and powerful restockable. Sorry, restockable single use abilities. Oh, that's very good. Okay, so there is a upgrade. Can I see that one now? So Imperial Gunner is cool. So that should be a new thing for the for her faction actually. Missile race explosion radiation plus 25% for motor units. Okay, and then you have attribute snipe for motor units, stock for motor units. I'm not entirely sure what this one provides. This one is fine. Snipe is fine. Very curious about those. So concussive blast, that's very good actually. Enables dazed contact effect, reduced speed and melee defense for motor units. Speed and melee defense. Okay. So if they get you to melee with your motors, this will trigger. I think so. I'm not entirely sure. If an enemy unit comes into contact with motors, they are done for, right? So we have upgrades for these guys too. So we have pistoleros, right? I'm not entirely sure with the handgunners. Probably the other one over here, and then we have this one. So steam tank can be upgraded. That's very good. And then we have a what's that one called? I totally forgot the name for this one. I'm sorry for guys. And then this seems to be a new unit over there. And then we have the field ship over here. Rocket launchers, right? Yeah, that's very good. So you can able to now steam tank will be much more powerful from the looks of it. Okay. So she relies on this is for her faction alone. This mechanic is for her alone, I think so. Let's move on. So Gardens of More. Okay, let's check on this one over here. So that's our fast travel. So we already have that one in. We have already seen those things back in Warhammer 3 with the launch of Woodles. So it was already there, I think so, but I'm not really sure. So I started playing with the Sisters of Twilight DLC. So it was available there, and then we had one with another one with Oxyauto campaign as well. So I think it's we can like pop it down over there. There you go. That's very good. I think that's our. I think so. Not really sure. So 5 turns, I think so. The cooldown will be. I'm not really sure. So they already have one in null. Okay, Castle Drakenhof, and then Midnam. So they haven't. Her flag. What's in a turn? I'm not seeing that one. Okay, let's move on. Theodore Brokenair coming in. Okay. New Black Tower buildings and any visible friendly or neutral empire settlements and reaps powerful benefits. So she can do like a erect new Black Tower. Once constructed, Elspeth's army can travel instantly to any selected Gardens of More via fast travel, which has both a cost and cooldown period. There you go. So that's your cooldown period. And this seems to be the cost or cooldown. So this seems to be the cost. I'm not entirely sure what the one is actually. And then this sacred gardens also offer the construction of powerful buildings that can push back corruption, which is pretty good. Allow for recruitment in foreign territory and much more. That's very good too. The gardens themselves are limited in number, and if a settlement containing one is raised or occupied by an hostile and or non-American faction, the gardens which within are destroyed. Okay. So we'll have a limited number of them. I think we'll have up to 5. So from the slot, from the picture over here, I think we'll have up to 5. So if you're expanding like crazy with the her means, so you can like pop it down across the map. So one in Lastria, one in the test map, one in Empire, one in near the Chaos Dogs location, and then one in Katai. That will do the trick for you. But only Elspeth can travel. Use that fast travel. I'm not really sure. We have to see the one. It says Elspeth's army. It doesn't specify any other army. So often known as the Hand of Judgment, a legendary hero. I'm not going to read through the lore over there. So he does get a optional demi-grip mount. So he does have a Hand of Judgment passive augment triggering when in range of an enemy character. So character, not in his job. So Bruckner gains the unbreakable attribute as well as execute behavior to strike them down ship flame. X effect can decrease the movement speed and melee defense of enemies. So that's the one we have seen for the mortars over there. Over here, it's very similar to the one. I think so. While the fearsome component passive, it's the opposition with an intimidating aura dropping the leadership. Come on, dude. So it will be good on lower difficulty. Sorry about that one. So I'm playing on legendary difficulty. So reducing the leadership, like it has to be more than like a 10. I'm not entirely sure how that gonna work the one. Yeah, he may also uncover the Lion's Bane and Stormlands weapons as well as possessing the deadly Bale Flame or amulet. That's the amulet which was given to him by Elspeth in the lore. This amulet will trigger a large explosion when the wearer meets their demise, dealing a high damage to those in range. Okay, so it's very similar to the lore. So if he's going to die, he will dish out high damage to those in range. So okay, he's going down swing. There you go. So Master Engineer. So we have another law type. The side of a Master Engineer is a rare one within the Empire. This quiet men of intellect and the progress learn to write us. Scripture, design outlandish architecture and invent strange machinery for the benefit of the estimation. Okay, I'm not going to read through those. Let's focus on this one. I think I should avoid reading those first paragraph. Okay, this new generic cloud for the Empire may approach the battle on foot or mounted out of a war horse, mechanical steed. Is that a thing for the Empire? God damn. So mechanical steed or even within a steam tank. That's very good. So you can ride a steam tank. Okay, building a grenade launcher as their primary weapon and a sword as a backup. So he does have a grenade launcher. Sword as a backup. The Master Engineer brings some experimental devices to the table as they lead their armies directly. Hey, he's getting a steam tank mode. That's very insane, actually. Yeah. So with the Master of Ballistics, this passive ability grants reduced reload time for artillery and war machines. He has to be staying behind. So even I think he will boost steam tanks like crazy. I think so. So if you're not playing, if you're not having who's that one? So I totally forgot his name. So whilst also increasing their accuracy, that's very good. Thanks to their pigeon bombs. Huh. And active ability, the Master Engineer can deliver a single long-range bombardment of destruction. How much range it will provide? So learn from the best. There you go. Engineer. So this is Master Engineer, the Lord type, and the Engineer is the Hero type. I think so. Engineers of the okay. This is the mechanical horse, right? That's the one. Mechanical steed. Yeah, that's the mechanical steed. Yeah, there you go. I think it's a new mount for the Empire. Engineers of the Empire follow. Okay, I think. Yeah, I should have the one. With the Mercurial shot and active magic missile for the engineer, they fire a powerful flaming projectile from afar with a high target penetration and explosive payload. I study these ways. Okay, that's fine. 200 Reaper rifle. So Warhorse or mechanical steed for a mount. Okay, that's pretty good. He's an hero actually. So null iron sights. Oh, good. So forget about this one here. With access to a two-handed rifle and a sword as a backup, the null iron sights are best suited alongside their fellow handgunners, launching a barrage of lead across the lands to support their frontline troops thanks to their passive ability. Black Powder Discipline. The null iron sights gain a big boost to their accuracy and reload speed when they shoot from a stationary position. Can they move? Wait, what do they mean by stationary position? Can they like a? I'm not entirely sure. Some of you spotted iron sights with the non-regulation repeated handguns in our Thrones of Decay announcement trailer. This footage was captured on an in-game development version of the game. However, in order to remain as authentic to the world of Warhammer as possible, the non-iron sights are released will be issued with the monster wrought handguns, plate armor, and a highly drilled firing discipline. Okay. Hodgland long rifles. Then we have another one over here. They will have long range from the looks of it. Okay. Able to single shot generals and commanders from afar. Oh, okay. No one on the wrong end of this barrel is truly safe. And with generals and commanders. Okay. And with a sword in the back pocket of its scissors, there are low entity missile infantry. Sorry, this low entity missile infantry finds its place amongst the Empire growing test for firearms. That's very good. I think this will be an anti-large unit, probably, from the looks of it. I'm not entirely sure, but they will have advantage against single entities, probably. Yeah, that looks very good. So, Knights of the Black Rose. Okay, that's the new cavalry unit. They haven't showcased this one on the trailer. As a heavily armored cavalry unit, the Knights of the Black Rose ride out of a warhorse as they storm into battle, equipped with a sword and shield. They excel at prolonged combat without the need to cycle in and out. This is a thing there, helping them lock down the enemy as their fellow cavalry push in from the flank and bind the opposition where they stand. I think they will have higher melee defense from the looks of it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but it says they will be. They will play a large hand while in prolonged combat, probably. Assuming they don't send them flying, of course. Okay. Steam tank volley guns. Oh, this is a new one. Call. I like this one actually. So call Fury. So I kind of reminds me of the movie Fury, where Brad Pitt kind of uses a tank there. That's very good. So they have that name on that tank, right? So in that movie. Yeah, they have a name, but I totally forgot. It's been ages since I last watched that movie. Yeah, have you rewatched the one? Probably I have to rewatch it and say it on the next stream. Yeah, on the next video. Sorry. But now we are variant. Okay, Steam Tank. Okay. Now a new variant has arrived on the field, completely rebuilt, remodeled, and redesigned, bringing with it a unique tool of destruction. Though the typical Steam Tank brings a hull-mounted cannonball launcher as part of the package, the volley gun variant has swapped that weapon out for a new revolving triple-barreled cannon over here. This change in weaponry sacrifices the longer range of the stream cannon for a much high rate of fire, making it ideal for getting into the thick of battle and moving targets down with its spinning barrels. That's very good actually. Steam tanks as a whole have also seen an upgrade with several new attributes and behavior that will impact both variants. So there you go. And both of them, so the normal steam tank and this one over here, will be getting some improvements. The steam tank now has a directional shield which allows it to block projectile from all sides. That's very good actually. But crucially, the missile block chances most effective when the tank is hit by a projectile at the front. Okay, we'll have, so just like the usual tanks, they will have more armor at the front instead of on the sides, but they will have armor across the sides. Anyway, they they have also opened the hatch on top, and the engineer commander sits probably in the turret, and then waving his sword about and shooting anyone who gets too close. Finally, the steam tank can fire all its weapon while it's on move. Okay, they can really shoot while moving. Okay, making it much easier to use it in battle, which is very good. I like this model actually. It's very good actually. Looks badass, totally badass. Then yeah, we do have the name of call over here, and the Fury. Yeah, that's very good. They thought about it very well. Think so. Probably it's in the lore as well. I'm not really sure, or in the miniature variant. Marineberg land ship. This is a new one. Set sail in the face of a. Okay, I'm not going to read the one. And towering over the battlefield as a mobile fortress of sorts, the Marineberg land ship launches light cannon rounds from its culverin. Where is it? So over here. Okay, and can crush opponents underfoot whilst the crew remain on the deck above, armed with rifles to pick off on any passers-by. With the active toggle ability full power, the Marienburg cranks itself up to full speed, sacrificing its turning capabilities in favor of ramping speed. Oh my goodness, this is a thing. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of potential and a lot of cheese with this one over here. If things are about the vessel are getting dire, the passive ability abandoned ship will trigger detonating the land ship and wiping out anyone nearby. That's very good. So it's very similar to what we have for Buccaneer, the hero. Where is he? Theodore Bruckner. Yeah, that's the one. And then we have yeah. But with the might of his hulking war machine, the enemy will be the ones thrown overboard. Empire Legacy updates. So just as we did with the Nurgle last week, we are going to touch up some of the big legacy updates coming to the Empire faction as a whole. So having played the Empire faction, I didn't know, so I'll just go through this one. If you already own the Empire in any form, you will be still benefit from the below changes completely free. Okay, it will be completely free, whatever, whether you purchase DLC or not. That's very good actually. What are the issues with the current system? I'm not going to talk about this one over here. We'll go for this one over here. Imperial authority has been revoked and separated from the electoral count system. I'm very curious. I'm not entirely sure how they're going to do that one. While the electoral count system is often not appropriate for our other imperial lords as they aren't electors in the lore, we felt like imperial authority could be used as a central mechanic for all empire factions. So it will come into effect for all empire factions, including the one in the desert. All empire and also for one in Lustria. I can't remember the names at the moment, so I'm totally forgot them. All Empire factions can now have access to Imperial Authority. However, the feature only becomes, since I haven't played the Empire factions mostly, so I don't remember them. Even in Warhammer 2 days, I haven't played them that much anyway. Marcus Wolford, right? Okay, Marcus Wolford. The other one will be, I'm not really sure. The future only becomes active once they own land within the Empire. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's the same one right before. I'm not really sure. The Imperial Authority, I'm not really sure with that one. Okay. Um. Okay, the electric count mechanic is now exclusive to call friends. Oh my goodness. But don't worry, Gelt is getting new toys as outlined below. Imperial Authority would previously impact fealty via chance. Fealty now goes up and down directly via cause and effect. So players will be able to more directly see the effects of their or other decisions and actions across the empire. What does means? It's a mouthful actually. It's the same one before, right? But changing the electrical mechanic only to conference, I'm not entirely sure. Let me know in the comments below. I haven't played the imperfection as before, so I can't able to. But it looks like an. Is it a bad change or a good change? I'm not entirely sure. At a base level, Imperial Authority shows how much of the Empire is actually controlled by said Empire, and it will DB out rewards accordingly, whilst giving you a clear view of how well the Empire of Man is doing as a whole. Okay. Some tweaks and improvements are made to the electrocounts UI to tidy it up. UI fix color bleeding and have summon the electrocounts visible at all times. Okay, that's fine. New markers have been added to Empire region to show who their rightful owner should be when owned by someone else. That's good too. Summon the electrocounts functionality has changed. Originally, it replenished all the electrocounts state troops. Now, when the electrocounts are summoned, every electrocount that is not currently garrisoned or besieged will be summoned to call friends location. Turning the tide when faced with all wingers. So yeah, I'm not really sure how this change will take into effect. So if you want to drag every elector count into calls like location, it will be possible to do it for an ultimate in-game crisis, but for the entirety of your campaign, I'm not entirely sure. And it will take. So if you're gonna bring call the other armies towards call flank location, if it's halfway across the globe, halfway across the map means are we gonna get them back where they were before? I don't know. With these changes and by allowing every vampire faction across, so they haven't mentioned anything regarding that one there. If they're gonna come to call flank's location, let's say he's in fighting in Cathay, if they're gonna come from let's say from Lustria, means how they're gonna get back to Lustria? Whether you have to use the if you not let's not go into Lustria actually. So let's say in the desert map actually, in the desert, if they are fighting near Kemri, means if they're gonna come to Call France location, how they're gonna get back there? With these changes and by allowing I'm not really sure. I have to check that one. I have to see that one actually. And by allowing every Empire faction access to Imperial Authority, we are reinforcing the wills. I think we'll see that one thing over here. We are reinforcing the idea that every elite is motivated by the protection of the Empire, even if some are preoccupied in other areas at the beginning of your campaign. Okay, there you go. What are we changing? Colpens now begins his campaign with control over Helmgard. A small change in theory, but one that has a big impact on his early game flow. Having freed up a big bottleneck and allowing him to gain some stronger momentum. I'm not really sure. We have added a bunch of new tools to call friends within his electoral machination. Panel called Emperor's Decree. Emperor's Decrees. Each decree is a powerful ability that can benefit either you or your own or fellow Empire faction at the cost of prestige. As an example, you can trigger an Inquisition when a province to clear away some of the pesky vampire for Nurgle Commission. Send aid to an elector that can increase their fealty and spawns a temporary army for them. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, this is very good. So if an elector count getting wiped out means you can't able to do anything for at the early part of your campaign, but I think this will fix them probably, or safely declaring war against another elector count without suffering fealty losses through the castle's belly. Okay, I think they made a change. I think this is fine on on the blog post over here, but we have to see that one in action. Call is now immune to all trespass penalties when moving through Empire own territories. That's very good too. So he's the emperor, right? So just they should have done this one before. So colleges of magic. You didn't think we would forget about Balthasar Guild? There you go. Has taken educational exchange trip to Garan Cathay, starting just shy of some nomads within the Temple of Elemental Winds and being right next to his good friend, the Iron Dragon. What? They're gonna send him away? As he helps the Iron Dragon deal with the nomads, he is presented with a series of dilemmas that pay the way for his time in Cathay or even his return to the Empire, having secured a lifelong friendship in the process. What's this one is? What's all this about a new campaign mechanic? Guild has a new campaign feature, the College of Magic. With this mechanic, whenever Guild fights a battle with a wizard in his army, he will acquire arcane essays with the number of arcane essays per battle correlating with the number of wizards present. Okay. What that one provides. These arcane essays can then be spent on gaining instant access to wizards from every lore of magic, allowing him to accrue spellcasters quicker and easier than anyone else on the map. That's very good actually. So Guild will have access to a lot of lores of magic. I think you can able to farm a Doomstack with him, wizard Doomstack with him. That's very good. Once you have acquired a new wizard, let's use a grave wizard for this example. More actions are allowed for that college. Pertaining to that specific spellcaster, firstly, arcane essays can be spent to unlock the Dance of Despair Cataclysm spell, so long as the grave wizard is within your army during battle. What's that one? Dance of Despair Cataclysmic spell. Or a unique effect in this instance, mass concealment can be purchased with essays to grant the stalking stance to the army containing the grave wizard, granting them a 100% ambush success chance. That's very good actually. Perhaps you wish to heal your entire army in a single go. Well, with a recruited Jade Wizard, you can do just that. And with the loss of magic at your disposal, that's only the tip of the iceberg. That's very good. So the changes for Guild looks promising. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. So I'm for Call Friends, it's kind of it provides you with more challenge from the looks of it, but I'm not really sure. For with Gelt, it will be a much easier campaign for you. These changes and additions are designed to revitalize the campaign across the board and make the new arrival Elspeth Von Draken feel right at home. Whether you are summoning the Electrocons as cloud fights, polishing up on the Arcane with the Balthasar Gelt, or educating the monsters of the Imperial Gunnery School, there's plenty to sink your teeth into. For more details on Elspeth Von Draken, and to watch her in action, keep an eye on our official channels for our second Thrones of Decay gameplay showcase. Yeah, that will be on tomorrow, I think so. Next week, we'll narrowly dodging our place in the Book of Grudges by tackling the great inventor himself, Malachi Mackason, and following up the week after that with our impulsive blog post on the factory to answer our burning question. Okay, overall, it looks fine. So Empire is getting a rework. That's very good. So I'm not entirely sure about it. Call France. I haven't played his campaign, so I'm not entirely sure about that one. But Gelt, I'm seeing a lot of possibilities with Gelt. And also, Elspeth Von Draken looks very insanely strong. And I love this steam tank of volley guns. So the design for them looks very good, actually. So overall, Knights of Black Roses will be a new one. What about the one they have showcased in the trailer? Where's that one? I'm not seeing that one. Where is this mount? So Demigryp mount. He was charging with a Demigryp mount in the trailer. So charging with a Demigryp cavalry unit there. Yeah, I have to check the actual gameplay for her. If they're gonna showcase some building, if they showcase the showcase our building means we'll see that one. So Knights of the Black Rose looks fine. And then we have Archland long rifles taking out characters, singularities maybe, and null iron sights. Yeah, they look good too. And then we have engineer, and then master engineer, and then we have Theodore Bruckner as the legendary hero, and then we have Gardens of More, Imperial Gunnery School upgrades to our Empire units such like. And then we have Elspeth Von Draken herself there. Yeah, Elspeth looks pretty insane. Hopefully that will be my first Empire campaign. Yeah, that will be my first Empire campaign. I'm not going to touch any other Empire campaigns. I'll go through check the building slots for a call France campaign and see the system. For now, I'm not going to play the actual campaign, but I'll see what's in there, and then I'll kind of showcase you guys better on next video. Overall, this changes looks interesting, but I'm not really sure with the Empire anyway. So hopefully, Von Draken will be pretty good, and hopefully they will pay attention to her too, instead of just like with the Tamurkhan. And so they have to pay attention to all three lords, and this DLC will kick off things for kick off new life for Warhammer 3. So it's kind of off date at the moment. Yeah, the entire game actually. So speaking of the entire game, and a lot of people are looking forward to this change for the Empire as well as for the Darwin changes for the Dwarves, new campaign changes for them as well. Nurgle will get a benefit. I'm not entirely sure with the Nurgle one, but the new Tamurkhan Lord mechanics seems to be very promising, and same goes for Von Draken as well. So it's very similar. But I think this one is much more better when compared to what we have. But no, that one is insane actually. So you'll get access to like those those characters, but we have different things with the Elspeth Von Draken. They are working very well. So they looks like they have done their homework, and they are going back to the basics and putting a lot of effort to making a DLC. That's very good. Looks like it actually. So I have to like actually play this DLC to say whether it's very good or not. So from the looks of it, everything looks fine and promising. And I'm not totally hyped for them actually. So since I had a lot of hype around surrounding Shadows of Change before, so I'm looking forward to play as Elspeth Von Draken for now. Is there anything else yeah, the date actual launch date for the DLC is there. So April 30th. That's very good. Overall, everything looks fine. So it looks promising. We have some legendary heroes there. Some general lords over here, lord type and hero type there. And then we have some new units. I had a couple of rifle units there. Yeah, couple of gun units, and then we have an cavalry unit, and then we have this one over here, a couple of large units, steam tank and a steam tank unit, and a land ship, manned by land ship. So those are very interesting units. And then we have changes for our already previous Empire campaigns before. Yeah, that's very good. I'm very curious about Guild campaign over here, Balthasar Guild over here. That's very good. So the changes looks promising as well. This one is pretty good. So this one is much more complicated from the blog post for me. So for me, it's at least for me, it's very complicated. But I'll look into what the stuff for actual stuff we are having already for Call France. So they are switching him. Yeah. So they are giving him a new territory from the Soviet Union, and also how that's the one. This change looks promising as well. So call is now immune to all trespassers penalty when moving through Empire owned territory. That's very good too. And then he can able to best that one. Send aid to an elector that increases their fealty and spawn a temporary army for them there. That's very good too. Those are good changes anyway. I'm looking forward to playing as Elspeth first, and then probably Call Friends, the longer awaited Call Friends campaign of mine. Anyway, that's the end of this one over here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this one here. Those are my thoughts, and I have given my thoughts as I felt now. And probably I'll give more thoughts regarding the actual gameplay reveal and see how it goes for Elspeth Von Draken campaign. I'm totally excited to playing her campaign and see how the new units and all those stuffs works for the Empire, and see how it goes in the man. Yeah, check the title and thumbnail for each videos and live streams of mine, since I cover different games on the channel. And bye for now, take care. I'll see you guys on the next video for Elspeth Von Draken gameplay on tomorrow, I think so. But I'll be posting videos for Warhammer battle videos. That is, yeah, I'll showcase you some videos in the meantime from my own campaign playthrough for regularly. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now. I'll see you guys soon.